when I spit bars in a rave. Man, I go hard like Santan.
Cool, you've waited long enough, Marco.
Yeah, I try to avoid it still.
Yeah, there's no point.
Let's go,
you know,
man.
destiny comes for all of us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Run from it.
yeah, run,
Go
how do you say?
ahead.
Run from it,
Dread it or something like that.
dread
Destiny-
it,
yeah.
run from it, destiny arrives all the same. Something like that. You, for the last few years, have really had a great time on this pod, coming on stick talk. You get me? Stick talk, yeah, we'll see. And we always used to see you gutted us to the tune of 1 league title, 1 Champions League title, an FA Cup, a League Cup, and a
Couple
Club
of
World Cup.
appearances as well.
So you won them all as
Super Cup.
Super Cup. You won them all as Julian so rightly said at the live show. But this season hasn't gone as smoothly, has it? Something feels off on Merseyside, on the red side of Liverpool. So can you talk us through it? What were things from your perspective?
Most definitely something is off. I don't know what that is at this
Nah.
moment.
I need more than that. You will have thoughts.
I
I want
will
your
say-
initial thoughts. Because
My
I don't know
initial
what that
thought-
is, you know.
We've gone through a period of a lot of injuries, innit? So I want to first of all caveat with that. Like, we haven't been able to put our strongest starting 11
Name
out.
the players we've been missing.
Thiago, most importantly, Naby as a replacement for Thiago. And I know people don't rate Naby yet, but in our system, he's able to do what Genie would do in that situation and just like stem the
I
flow.
heard that name in years.
Yeah, but obviously we're missing Mane, and I know there's been a lot of
But
talk
he's not
about.
injured. Name the
Okay.
injured guys.
Okay, let me get my phone up and make sure I get this 100%
Yes,
correct.
please.
But Yotta's been injured.
Yeah.
Um,
So
Is he a
Thiago.
starter for you?
yeah, Yotta
Thia-
should
so
be.
Thiago-
I saw the last game.
Yeah, he's back now.
Yeah, he is
so
back now, he's back
so
now.
Thiago.
Yotta,
Yeah, but he's always injured, man. Come on, man.
Keita, which is a funny one, but continue.
Jones.
No.
Curtis Jones.
Come
Curtis
on, man.
Jones,
What's
yeah, He
this?
starts for us.
What's
Fam,
this?
we're
He
playing
doesn't
Milner.
fucking start.
We're
What's
playing
this?
Milner.
Bro, please
Curtis Jones
don't
starts for us.
fucking kill
Anyway,
me.
moving
Yeah,
on from that.
yeah.
Moving on from that. Konate's been injured.
Yeah.
Matip's been injured.
Yep.
Our backup right back's been injured.
Yeah. Oh, would you be using him?
Who is
Who
that?
is that? Who is that?
We
Who is
can
that?
play it, we would.
Who is
Who
it?
is
The
that?
right back,
Isn't
sorry.
Gomez your right
Ramsey
back?
still.
Right back.
Calvin Ramsey.
Calvin Ramsey.
Who the hell? Who are these regions?
Gomez,
Who
Who
are
are
these
these
regions?
Who the fuck
is
I said
Calvin
Calvin
Ramsey?
Ramsey.
I don't know.
fam.
I've
You
never
can say
heard of
any
him.
name.
Any
I
name.
have to believe you.
Brother
He
said
sounds
Calvin
like one of
Ramsey.
those, you know those random industry plants in the music, in the
Yeah,
music
bro.
industry.
Calvin Ramsey.
Brother, I know he makes a good house song. I know he makes a good
I
house
know
song.
I've heard his album before. That's Calvin Ramsey, bro.
Cool. So listen, this is a struggle list, Marco.
Boy.
I'm taking
It's not a struggle list,
Thiago
yeah.
seriously. I'm taking Konate
But even
seriously.
Thiago, I'm not taking that seriously.
I am.
He's
100%
injured, he's injured half the season
He's our
anyway.
best midfielder.
Alright,
You
but
have
wait,
to take him
I'll-
seriously.
I'll take it seriously.
And you
but-
also have to take Matip seriously because Matip
Yeah, I'll take
was injured.
Mitchell.
So-
How many centre-backs do you wanna play?
Yeah.
I know, but
Man's-
let's do it, Chelsea. Let's put them all on the pitch. Let's put them all on the
Man
pitch.
said Konate, Matip.
With the way we're defending,
Bro, how
yeah,
many
put
are you
them
gonna
all
play,
there.
bro?
I was going to say Nat Phillips.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, Nat Phillips has played a game this season. Like, we've been in the mud-ish.
He was good that game.
Nah, he was shit, man. He was shit. So I was taking him for a ride, man.
Yeah.
But essentially, we haven't had... And one thing that Klopp is big on is rhythm, innit? Allowing players to gel together. Now we've lost Mane. And Mane was...
So are we going from injuries to
Yeah.
We've lost
So you
Mane.
just-
What's going on here,
fluid
man?
Injuries
fluid
to just-
discussion?
You
Yeah.
might well happy to
Fluid
go to
discussion.
Mane.
Yeah, of course, a fluid discussion. No, I don't think we were still. I think we've...
Boy, could you not been talking
Boy,
spicy on
yeah,
my man
man.
recently?
Nah.
Do you think that?
Minute,
Do you think
man.
that hating talk has been coming from a hurt place?
Actually,
Yes,
Mariah,
it has been.
I've got a
For
better
me
question, Mariah.
personally, it has come from a hurt place.
I've got another
because
question actually after that. So
Yeah.
you've just
Let him finish that. And
Yeah,
then
I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish.
I
I've got something cooking.
wouldn't
I've got
even
something
say
cooking.
it's a hurt thing in terms of, let me talk for myself.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
terms of me hurting against Mane, it's more about the fact that people are always saying, yeah, Liverpool are missing Mane, Liverpool are missing Mane. When, in my opinion, for 18 months prior to AFCON, he was shit.
But when we were saying that on this pod, you lot weren't having that.
No,
So
I
which
was,
one
I
is
was.
it, bro?
I
When
def-
I was
no, I
here, when I was
definitely was.
fighting on the Discord, I was fighting on the pod saying Mane is not popping. You man were at me.
That's not
Mane is
me.
not popping.
That's not
You
me.
was there,
That's
bro.
not me,
You
bro.
Peter.
I kept saying
Them man
Salah.
like that.
I kept saying I used to deflect with the Salah thing. Like,
No,
that's
you
my
lot,
boy.
well, when I was saying it at the time, you lot were not having it. So this hindsight revisionism doesn't sit well with me.
wait,
It
wait,
doesn't
ain't
sit well
gonna
because
wash
when it was
your
If you
happening.
can find the
and then-
receipts of me not having it, then that's
okay, Marco, okay. This hindsight revisionism doesn't sit well with me. And then further on top of that, if that's the case, that's how you do business, how am I to take what you're saying now as gospel? Because you're going to tell me something else in 12 months.
Wait,
Man mentioned Curtis Jones.
That wasn't
Man
me
mentioned,
personally.
do you think if Curtis Jones was fit, he'd be starting over Milner? No fucking way would he be starting over James Milner, bro.
Arthur just come and
Five
played.
minute trust minutes.
Arthur's playing under 21s, bro.
No, he played. He played like 20 minutes.
Hey.
Bro, he played under 21s,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They're telling me Arthur's in the clinic right now.
Fabio Carvalho's played under 21s.
Yeah, but he's 18.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's
that's a
the
bit
build-up
different.
Fitness.
That's
It's
a
the
bit
build-up
different.
Fitness. It's
Okay.
both for the same reason.
Okay,
innit?
okay.
So for me, Curtis Jones would be playing some part if he was injured at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to include him as a name. I feel like Keita would be playing a significant part.
Boy, I mean, but what are you getting, though? You know how I feel about him. Like, you know, every year you lot remind me that the NAB cam was a glaring success.
Boy.
I listened
to a
NAB cam.
a few weeks ago.
NAB cam.
they were
How
happy
could we
with
have a
NAB
NAB
Keita.
cam
The reason
jingle?
we're not happy with Nabcam is because
Napcan or
he's just not
Keita?
fit.
Which one?
I don't care what his name is right now.
So he's gone to a big missing part to I don't care what his name is.
I don't care what his name is because he's always injured.
got
if
him.
he was playing and he was fit, he would be able to contribute in some way or form, and we've seen him when he's on the pitch. I personally think, and I know a lot of Liverpool man will think.
When you
as
say
well,
we've seen him, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's definitely a good thing. He hasn't put terrible performances in. He just put a
Hey, we've seen him when he's on the pitch.
We've seen
Okay,
him.
we've seen him against you, man, when we slapped you 5-0. Like,
That's
he
good.
played a
We
amazing
hotted you. We
performance
hotted
in.
you this season.
Okay,
That's a
that's
joke
cool.
performance, though.
That's cool.
That's a
cool.
joke. That could
And-
be anyone. That could James Milner could have done that role.
Boy, I don't know about that. Milner's struggling still. But yeah, I feel like he would have played a part in some way or form. And moving back onto what I was saying about Mane, like we've unsettled our team now, innit? And now we have a midfield and defense midfield and centre back pairing that's forever changing.
Yeah.
And now we have in front of them unsettled Diaz. I'm not gonna say Diaz
I need
is
to jump in
unsettled
that
because
Mane
he's
point, man.
played 6 months prior to the season,
Yeah.
but
Not
he's
looking
still
good,
relatively
bruv.
unsettled. Nunez, the less said the better at the
No,
moment.
we're gonna say more. Not the less and the better. The more said.
Listen,
The more said.
Touch on the
Listen,
high
yeah.
man.
Hey,
Let's go,
We've
let's
got to
go.
touch
We
on
can
that.
do that. We can
We've
do
got
that.
to
Finish
touch
this
on
and then we'll come back
Chelsea.
to
And then
Nunez.
Salah, who is playing a different role this season from the looks of things, but it's still
What role is that? Because you
a
kind
lot
of.
wider. He used to be in front of goal a lot more.
350k roll, man.
Yeah, it's the Aubameyang role. You're not gonna suffer from that soon. The Aubameyang role.
What's that role?
The Aubameyang role. You got the money now. You just chilling,
Just
innit?
Yeah, but,
Chilling,
but
innit?
that's two different conversations. That's application
Okay.
versus how he's been used on the pitch.
Yeah.
So are you
'Cause you just
suggesting
said
that
his role-
he's got in the bag
Yeah, like, what's
and
going
he's
on here, Marco?
rested on his laurel, or he's been using a different
Nah,
role?
that was
Which
just
one
a
is
shot.
it?
That was
That's
just a
just
shot.
a shot.
That was
You know
just a
me, I
shot.
don't let anything
I feel
slide. So
like-
pick
I
your
feel like
words,
his-
innit? Pick your
I
words
feel like
carefully.
Salah's application is there, and he's created the highest amount of big chances this season.
Okay.
But
Who are they
I
for,
don't
those
wanna-
big chances?
No, you got to know who they're for, big man.
Listen, Marco, do not just throw out stats at me, bro. 'Cause I'm
but
going to
there is
ask you
stats,
what
there
you're
is
saying.
stats. I think it's been the majority have been for
Oh,
Bobby
Gabi Jesus
Firmino.
Hooper. God.
For who? Wait, the majority have been for who?
For Bobby Firmino because he started the most games.
Okay.
Wait, but hasn't Firmino been scoring?
Yeah, Firmino has been scoring.
Okay, all right.
And Salah
So it's not a
has
problem. So
assisted
his
goals. Yes.
so
No.
so his
It
big
is a
chance
problem.
So it's not a problem.
It's a problem because our best player is not as involved in the game as he should be. Like,
What do you want from him? More goals.
I would want him more involved in everything.
So who's your chance creator then?
Because
Because you lot used to tell us that he creates. We used to
He
say.
does create
We used to say no. We used to say Mane is the all-world footballer. That he kind of
Yeah, and I
excels
agreed
in more
with that, and I
facets.
agreed with
And the Liverpool, yeah, but Salah creates more chances. He's a better playmaker. He's playmaking. This football is a game of problems, which your manager is trying to find solutions to, right? So if one of your problems is your inability to create chances, and you're giving that role to Salah, it's not a problem as long as other guys step up, right? And they are actually converting the chances that he provides them with, right? On the other hand, if you want him to be a scorer, then Diaz, who some people are calling the best January signing ever, has to be providing chances, right? So let's touch on that because it feels like your front line, the midfield's an issue, but the front line ain't firing either.
Don't think we haven't forgotten the Mane point either. By the way, we'll come back to that.
Of both. I personally feel like the way we went into the season was going to be focused around Nunez scoring most of the goals, innit?
Okay.
Which is why Salah's been a lot more wider
Yeah.
and away from that central area to allow Nunez to work the channels in it. And it hasn't worked that way. Nunez has come in against Fulham, looked really, really good.
Championship side.
Yeah, championship side, but goal and assist is what it is, isn't it? You score
Yeah.
against what's in front of you.
Yeah, and how's he been doing in that regard?
It's still a goal this season, innit? Like, he played...
Obviously, he got a red as well.
And he got a red, yeah.
So
He's
miss a
played
couple
under
game.
4 games in terms of minutes.
Okay.
Roughly
You're back on the minutes. So,
Yeah, let's go per night, innit?
Yeah.
280 minutes or something like that, a goal and an assist, innit? Like, he's still bedding in. And
Wait, who's that? Sorry.
Nunez.
still.
Wait,
He's going
what
per
games
90.
Did he score? Sorry.
He scored for
Against Fulham. Is that the only goal he scored in?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I thought he scored a couple.
Man City, which doesn't count, but
Well,
Fulham.
what was that though?
The beginning of the season, first game.
What was that?
First
What game was that?
Fulham, fam.
No, you said Man City, the beginning of the season.
Oh, yeah. Community Shield. I said that don't count.
Hey, say something or
I
something.
said, oh, okay.
Go on. So what you say? Ooh.
Ooh,
Is
slaps.
that Vieira? Oh, what a strike.
You scored it.
Vieira outside the box. I know he can play,
young
man.
Bruno, man.
Oh, man. He just, boy. Yeah, man. His comp looks pretty good, to be honest with you. I wasn't getting Bozo Gene at him for...
Let me see if I can catch it now, still.
Anyway, Marco, we're talking. So, talk us through this.
Yeah, so let's move
So,
on
talking
to,
front line.
let's move on to what Babs was saying about Mane.
Yeah. Now, go to Diaz
I haven't
first.
said anything yet.
Diaz first.
Okay, I
So,
feel
we
like
spoke about
Diaz has
Salah.
been-
Salah's away from goal, and you're not happy with that, but you think it's deliberate to help
Yeah.
Nunez be the main focal point in terms of scoring goals, yeah? Nunez has not started so well, but right now you're not particularly worried. What are your thoughts on him as a player, as a prospect? That's a lot of money, man. 85
It
all
is a
in,
lot of
right?
money. We
Or is
definitely
100 all
overpaid.
in?
We definitely overpaid.
Is it 85 plus add-ons?
No, it's 85 total. So
Okay.
64 plus add-ons. In
I think we
terms
should
of...
round up to 100, personally.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Wait, do you on with it, innit?
Inflation.
In
Cost of living
terms
crisis.
how I feel about him, I wasn't expecting a 22-year-old from Benfica to not have deficiencies, but they're very, very glaring deficiencies. A lot more than I thought they were, because in the games that I've watched last season, I felt like he was a decent, aggressive striker. And even the games that he played against us, like his movement was great, his finishing was great. But he's come to this league, and I don't know if it's a confidence thing. I don't know if it's a different level or high quality defenders, but he's just not looked anything like what I've expected him to. But there's been, I guess, moments of
Glimpses.
Yeah.
So you've had to adjust your expectations based on what you've said, and again, per 90, he's only played like 3-4 games. What are you looking to see from him this season? Or what were you looking to see from him when you signed him? And now, based on the first 4 or so games, have you changed that opinion, or do you need
I
to see
remember
more?
15 goals.
So I was expecting to see 15, 20 goals beginning of the season. innit?
What, all comps?
No,
I think he said
Just the
Prem.
league.
He said
Just
Prem.
Prem,
Yeah, he said
okay.
Prem, yeah.
when we
I
first
remember.
signed him,
Okay.
just Prem, I was thinking he'll get enough chances. He's
Sebi
a
looks
decent
at this
enough finisher.
right now.
Wait,
No, keep going. Go on, explain
decent
it.
enough finisher. Now I'm going to revise that. I've got a bet with someone in the touchline group. 20 goals, all comps, which
Okay.
I probably will win.
What?
Yeah, 20 goals, all comps. I don't
What's
think
that?
that's a good
FA Cup, League
target.
Cup goals.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good target at all. But it's a target I'm gonna win. Like, that's calm.
Okay. Boy, we'll
Wait,
see.
how many is he on now?
He's on
One.
one at the moment.
Well, he's only played 4 games.
Yeah, 4 games, 1 goal. That's all right, man.
Keep going. We're listening.
But for what I do want to see from him, I want to see an improvement in terms of technical ability. Like, I want to see a bit more link-up play. I want
Okay.
to see a more
want a miracle.
understanding. Maybe I do want a miracle, but Klopp has worked a miracle before with different players in it, and he's
Give
turned,
me an example.
he's turned Lewandowski into the best striker in the world.
Didn't he get Lewandowski when he
From
was
Lech Poznan,
banger.
yeah,
a young, very highly rated prospect?
and that's what.
But he didn't really.
right
But
now.
did he show a level of technical ability with his time with Klopp that he didn't kind of show in his? You want a technical jump from a player who's already done his like 10,000 hours of. You know, say 10,000 hours to be a master, right?
Yeah.
He's already put his 10,000 hours in. So technique is not necessarily where his strengths are. His strengths are in his physical attributes, his application on the pitch. So do you think you're asking him to be something he isn't? Where you
No,
say
'cause
you
I'm
want to
not
see
asking
his...
for a significant technical jump. So I'll give you an example. Jota, who a lot of people would have said last season, technically and
Loses the
link-up
ball a
wise,
lot.
Loses the ball a lot.
Still
But
does.
then we've seen the performance against Ajax where he looked like he's absorbed some of Bobby Firmino's link-up play. Like, he was able to pop off the ball well, retain the ball, pick up spaces in that area. And if Klopp is able to do that with him, something similar can be done with Nunez. And
Okay, so in
I
this
feel
case, the 1 game sample size is enough for
no,
you
it's
to...
definitely not. It's definitely not enough.
I can't
Yeah,
keep
I
up
was
with
gonna
you.
ask you,
One,
you
one
know,
game's enough
hey.
for one guy, 4
it's
games...
definitely not. It's definitely not.
Okay.
1 game sample size is enough for Jota to say that Jota's improved in terms of technical ability, full stop. But there's been a market.
You can see
improvement
there's
from the back end of the
something,
season.
yeah?
So
Okay.
back end of last season, including that game against Ajax. So you can see that there's something cooking in the background, innit?
Okay.
With Nunez, I want to see a
Does
bit
he
more
know?
understanding.
Slow cooking, boy.
They're very slow cooking, fam.
It's
Brisket
like
things.
curry goat.
Brisket.
We know that.
Yeah,
Boy.
But in terms of the front line, I feel like it's just
And then finally, are you done? Is that you done with...
Nunez, yeah. You can let
Let's talk
Nunez
of-
life for now
let's like-
still.